Hey y'all, what's going on? Brother Jeff here, and I'm back today to do a love reading for the sign of Leo. So, welcome into the Leo Collective. We will be doing your final love reading for the year of 2025. And because I am about to go on my little sabbatical, my yearly sabbatical for a little cleanse, Leo, we're going to jump ahead and do this little reading for you, the person on your mind, your significant other. We're going to check in for the collective between now and all the way through January to the start of February. So over the next 4 to 6 weeks, I'm going to go ahead and do the extended love reading today and try to get some hidden messages and try to see what's to come for you, between you and for you and your person of interest, the person on your mind, your significant other, over the next 4 to 6 weeks. Um, Remind me to say something to y'all because a lot happened when I was shuffling the cards about pre-shuffling the cards about 10 minutes ago, and I was just overwhelmed. I like astounded at what the specific cards that kept popping out. So this is for the Leo Collective cross watchers. You are welcomed. All placements. So let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to, because I'm not going to do any career and finance readings over the next couple of days before I go on break. I'm going to pull one card, or two cards actually. I'm sorry, two cards for career and finance for the Leo Collective this evening, just to give you an idea what's to come over the next 4 to 6 weeks. I did shuffle the cards off camera, but I'm going to do a quick shuffle for all of you who like to see the cards being shuffled. So Leo Collective, what's to come for the Leo Collective? Please and thank you. Got a flipper? Oh, no, maybe not. There we go. Social status. You will reach the heights of fame and society. Don't get arrogant. So social status. You will reach the heights of fame and society. Don't get arrogant. That's for some of you. I'm going to put it back in. If it comes back out, we know it was meant to come out. We just got looking, but I immediately threw it back in. So let's see what comes out. For the Leo Collective. All right, Leo Collective. Leo. Savings. You always need to put something off for a bad day. Creative savings for the future. And shedding. Reducing losses, elimination, and completing a new metamorphosis. Time to set higher goals. So right now, over the next 4 to 6 weeks, Leo, the Leo Collective, you guys need to prioritize your savings. It says here you always need to put something off for a bad day, creative savings for the future. And we have shedding, card number 2, reducing losses, elimination, and completing a new metamorphosis. Time to set higher goals. And y'all know it's always smart to have something set aside for a rainy day because you just never know, especially with today. Not to sound like a cliche and sound like a broken record, but with today's economy and the powers that be, we always got to be prepared because we just don't know. Every time I go to the grocery store, prices just going up on the simplest stuff. So it's good to have a little stash somewhere. All right, and we're gonna go ahead and move to the next subject. And the next card I'm going to pull is going to be for the singles, because I'm not going to do too much. I never do really too much on singles or do singles readings anymore because I never got any feedback from the singles collective. Like I would do one to get maybe like 3 views and maybe 1 like every 5th video. So because I'm going to be gone for 4 to 6 weeks, hey, and it's the last reading of the year, let's just pull a couple of cards for the Leo Collective, the singles out there, and see what messages want to come through for you all. Leo Collective. Singles only, please. Excuse me. Singles only, please. Three, 4. Fated to be alone. You gave up on love because you think you are meant to be alone. It's not true. You're not fated to be alone, Leo. Addiction. You are either obsessed with someone or struggling with addiction. Get help. And split the deck, we have excuses. You have so many reasons that it never works out. Find reasons that it can work. So some of you out there, Leo Collective, are fated to be alone, or feel like you're fated to be alone. You're not. Somebody for everybody. So get that out of your mind. Out of your mind, it's not true. You're not fated to be alone. And some of those of you who are dealing with addictions, just know there's help out there. You know, all you have to do is ask. There's special resources for all of you. So I advise you to seek assistance where needed. For those of you who may have some addictions dealing with substance abuse, alcohol, etc., or some of you who just could be obsessed with someone, it may be time to start, breaking away from specific habits or people who don't serve your highest good. So I don't know why I said all that. They just all came to me. So that may be for someone maybe needed to hear that. So that's all I have for the Singles Collective. And I hate to rush through y'all's portion, but we got to get to the meat and potatoes of the reading. So let's go ahead and get the Kipper cards out. And I'm going to get started. So I did tell you guys at the very beginning, to remind me to say something to you. So when I was shuffling y'all cards, I kept getting the 8 of Swords, the 9 of Swords, and the 4 of Pentacles. So swords, somebody got air in their chart. So some of you Leo Collective may have a lot of air in your chart. Whether it be a Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini. I don't know why the 8 of Swords kept coming out. And then the second and third bridge shuffle I was doing, I kept getting the 9 of Swords. So I was like, so somebody's not sleeping at night. Somebody's all up in their head, stuck up in their head about something. And the 4 of Pentacles came out the last go round. I did like 4 shuffles, 4 bridges. Then I kept getting the 4 of Pentacles. So some of you could be dealing with an Earth sign, a Taurus, particularly, or a Virgo. I wouldn't say too much of Capricorn with the 4 of Pentacles. Could be though. And some of you are guarded or closed off right now. Or some of you could be fusing to let go of something. Or something could be caught up in your head, stuck on something. And it could be something, the 8 of Swords could sometimes allude to you just imagining things in your mind. And the 9 of Swords, of course, is keeping you up at night. The anxiety of it all, of thinking of it all. So let's get started with your reading. Let's pull 2 Kipper cards for the Leo Collective. Let's see what messages want to come through. All right. Official person. So some of you could be dealing with an official, somebody who's like high in status, high in the community. You could be a politician. Someone could be in politics. Somebody could be a police officer. Picking up a judge. Somebody in the judicial system. A lawyer, perhaps. Prosecutor. District attorney. Something to do with law enforcement or something in the public eye community. Could be a pastor. Those are officials as well. Could be you, Leo. So I could be speaking to you. You could be something of that nature. I'm picking up politicians. Community leader. Let's keep going. Bottom of the deck, we do have, unexpected income. I loved it. I'm always loving to see that, especially when we saw you guys need to save for a rainy day when we got that card out earlier in the reading. So let's split the deck right quick. And we got changes or change. So we have to see how that plays into the reading. So we have official person and unexpected income. Card 22 and card 27. Let's set those aside. And we're going to get the cosmic insights really quickly and see what cosmic insights want to come out for the Leo Collective. So we get started on the reading. Don't run out of time. What are the cosmic insights for the Leo Collective and the person on their mind, their person of interest, their significant other over the next 4 to 6 weeks? Please and thank you. Please and thank you. Guardian. A lost loved one watches over you. Somebody else got this reading. I don't remember who it was. Could have been Gemini. Could have been Cancer. I'm not sure. But so another sign got this reading as well early on. Let's see. Ooh, date night. Get ready to be wined and dined. Let's split the deck. Caution. Find out more information. Don't overwork yourself. I couldn't see with the glare. Sorry. It says caution. Find out more information. Don't overwork yourself. And there's air sign. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Remember, I was getting all the swords out earlier. So some of you could be dealing with an air sign. Some of you could have a lot of air in your charts. We have to see how that plays into your reading as we move further on. All right, excuse me, grab something to drink. Let's get the tarot cards out. And we're gonna go ahead and pull a couple of cards, a few cards actually, and then we're gonna pull some clarifiers and clarify those, and we're gonna end the reading with some love messages. And if I feel the need to, which majority of the readings so far, majority of the signs I've done so far, they have required me to pull some no contact cards or some hidden messages, naked truth for those of you who are in no contact with your significant other. We shall see as we progress further on. All right, Leo, let's get started for the Leo Collective. All placements, cross watchers, you are welcome. Split the deck, we have the Hermit and we have the King of Pentacles. So some of you could be dealing with a Taurus. And the Hermit is Virgo. So some of you could be dealing with a Virgo, Earth sign, or some of you could be dealing with a Taurus, Earth sign. So we have to see. Keep going. So Leo, we also saw the star in there as well with the Hermit. So some of you could be dealing with Aquarius. We did get the Air sign earlier. Death card and Hermit again. So some of you could be dealing with the water sign, Scorpio. There with the death card. Yes. Scorpio ended with the death card. Let me do one more bridge, because I got tongue tied there. Ace of Wands, fire energy. Alright. Four. Two. Three. Four. Okay, what do we have for the Leo Collective? Nine of Wands. Fire energy. Ooh, Eight of Cups. I did get this card earlier in the pre-shuffle as well, but it only came out once. So that's a dead giveaway. That's a confirmation that some of you, it's time to walk away from something that has, from a connection, a desire, a passion, some kind of desire or passionate connection that you thought was passionate or is no longer meeting your desires or your passions, is now causing you more harm than good. It's time for you to walk away from it, Leo. Let's keep going. Yeah. Some of you fear walking away. I heard the word fear, and then I pulled the Moon card. Let's keep going. Bottom of the deck, we have the Queen of Swords, she who knows the truth, Libra energy. So some of you have an air in your chart, shadowed by the Knight of Swords. So let's get an idea what's been going on over the last 3 to 4 weeks since I did your last reading. Give me some ideas. Ace of Wands. So some of you had a passionate new beginning, where you and your significant other was trying to make things right. Some of you manifested this passion at the beginning, because aces are gifts from the Most High. I was about to start in prayer from the Most High God and Goddess. So some of you prayed and manifested this new beginning, and it was received. So you guys were on the right track, or seemed to be on the right track with your significant other over the past 4 to 6 weeks. And I don't know if whatever, maybe their actions did something to offend you or cause you some kind of harm, and you're just now at the point now where you just wanted to walk away. Let's see. Yeah, you're just ready. I don't know. I'll keep either over the past 3 to 4 weeks. Either you went inward, because the Hermit speaks about self-reflection, Virgo energy, and you see the star card there, right in the lantern there, Aquarius. I think the Hermit comes after the Tower. So the Star card comes after the Tower. So I don't know if there was an unexpected change. We did get change earlier in the Kipper cards. I don't know if you had a change of heart or a change of passion, or you prayed for a new passionate new beginning with someone else. And over the past 3 to 4 weeks, Leo, you're now contemplating, going inward, and you've been contemplating on if you want to proceed with your significant other. Let's see. Get an idea. Yeah, some of you, okay, I'm starting to get it now. I think I'm starting to get it. Some of you manifested or may have met someone else or manifested something new with someone else. And now in the past couple of weeks, I'm gonna say the last month or so since your last reading, I feel like you all went inward and did a lot of self-reflecting and shadow work and thinking about what do you want out of life, what do you want out of your connections. And now I have the death card here where I feel like some of you are leaning towards the end of this connection with your significant other because you found someone new, potentially. Death card, death and rebirth is just transformation. Something's ending so something new can begin. The death of something and the birth of something new. So let me get an idea of what's to come. Oh, Eight of Swords again, that kept popping out earlier. So you have the Knight of Swords. Somebody has a lot to say. So this is a conversation, honest adult conversation that comes in rapidly. So one, if not both parties have something to say, and they have something to say urgently. Eight of Swords is someone all up in their head and can't seem to find the words or just keep overthinking and creating these scenarios in their head that aren't really there. They take the blindfolds off, they'll see that they're not there. Excuse me. And then we have the Ace of Pentacles. So you have two aces in this whole little bubble here. One in the past energy and one in the impending energy. Now we have the Seven of Pentacles, Earth energy. Reap what you sow. So you're waiting around, investing. Now I feel like some of you are wondering, is this worth the investment? Another Seven of Wands in defense mode. Standing up for what you passionately believe in, your own passions, your own desires. Don't give in to Hierophant. So that's confirmation that some of you Leos are dealing with a Taurus. Strong Taurus energy in this reading. Queen of Wands, that could have been a third party energy. You could have been the person who found a third party or brought in a third party Leo. Because I'm picking up strong that you may have something about this person or this connection. It just kind of, I don't know, rubbed you wrong or made your eyes go like a light bulb go off in your head and you're just like, do I really want this? Yeah, because I feel like your person is this Ace of Pentacles. I feel like they're asking or trying to manifest a new beginning with you. They want to start anew. Like, okay, let's put the past behind us and start anew. But you've already over here self-reflecting and inquiring and praying and manifesting a passionate new beginning with someone else. You wanting to end this and go a different route. And now you're all up in your head because you don't know how to come forward and tell them how you truly feel because they've hit you with the let's start anew. That's what I'm picking up. So let's do some clarifiers and see what's really going on here. Let me grab some more tea, y'all. Sorry. I should not be drinking tea this time of night, but I'm never in my 35 years have I seen a phone that rings as much as my phone rings, and especially when I'm supposed to be on break. But people call and ask about your cars. Can you do this? Can you do that? Like as soon as you get off work, there they are. The Lovers cards popping out and then the shuffle here. So that tells me that some of you, Page of Pentacles, yeah, somebody wants to start this anew, and I don't think it's you, Leo. I think it's an earth sign. I don't think it's a you or a fellow fire sign. I think it's an earth sign. I'm picking up strong Taurus. Clarify these cards for me, please. For the Leo collective. All right, we're gonna go ahead and wind down the last 10 minutes of the reading. Can you clarify for me the Nine of Wands? Did I do the divine, masculine, divine, feminine? I did. Okay, I'm sorry. My mind just got right back to this card. Nine of Wands. So what I'm feeling is this connection is no longer, I feel like, Leo, this connection is no longer serving you. Something about you've put up a wall. You're just ready to check out. You're not right quite at the 10 where you're burdened by it, but you're at the point where you're just like, this is not it. I have this wall up because it's no longer, it's not it. It's not it for me, is what I'm picking up strongly. It's not it for me. And you're ready to walk away because you feel like it no longer serves you emotionally, is what I'm picking up strongly. And Eight of Cups is an indication of walking away from something that no longer serves you emotionally or doesn't no longer pull at your heartstrings. The Moon, however, I'm picking, usually it can be hidden fears. It can be something that happens in the dark, but eventually will come to the light. It could be secrets, hidden secrets. I'm picking up that you're moving away from your person, Leo. And not because you fear that they're doing something behind your back. No, not this time. You actually are the one doing the secret talking to someone else is what I'm picking up strongly. And if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. If it's not your reading, don't make it fit. But that's what I'm picking up. I mean, another reader may pick up something else. I know what I feel and what I hear intuitively. Leo, I feel like you may have someone else may have caught your eye. You may have caught someone else's eye. Someone caught your eye, and you're ready to be done with this. Cause this right here, and with the Eight of Cups, and then Two of Cups that popped out earlier, it tells me that you two have been in a relationship for a while. So this was like somebody you've been with for a couple of years, more than a couple of years, like more than 6 months. It's been like a real deal relationship. Queen of Swords at the bottom of the deck, the overall energy, it tells me here that you're at the point now where you're just ready to sever ties. You're ready to have that honest conversation. You're ready to take control of the situation. The Queen of Swords and the King of Swords are the couple that are separated out of all the royal couples in the tarot deck. They are no longer together, or there's some distance between them, mental and communication wise. Like if y'all still living in the same roof, you guys not communicating effectively. Excuse me, I can't speak. But let's get this Nine of Wands clarified here. Let's see, Page of Swords. So a new idea, something's been very clear to you all of a sudden. And now you're spying, doing your due diligence. Yeah, the Nine of Pentacles is pre-Empress. That's financial freedom, financial stability. She's the Nine of Pentacles. She's in he or she, because there's no gender in tarot. So if I'm talking to a male, you're now financially free. You're now financially stable. And you can see she's up there with all her pentacles. She's living a good life now. She's at that point in her life where she doesn't have to rob Peter to pay Paul. All her bills are paid and she has money left over. Bottom of the deck, we do have the Ace of Pentacles. So you have this new found idea of being single. And I feel like you are now chasing, Leo, your income or a tangible new offer with someone else. So some of you may be more focused and dedicated to your career, or you have now focused on someone else who you've manifested, or someone who's manifested you, or someone else you prayed about. Is more aligned with what your similar interests is what I'm hearing. I'm hearing a lot of stuff in my head, so that's why I keep pausing. Somebody's dealing with an earth sign, and it's either Virgo or Taurus. It's not Capricorn, because I don't see any Capricorn cards out here. I haven't picked up any Capricorn energy. I'm a Capricorn, and oh wow, Leo. I do see some of you are focused heavily on your money. Some of you could be high ranking in your community. You may have one of those jobs where you may be on the news, maybe a community leader, an attorney, a judge. Some of you could be a police officer, something where you're in the public eye. And right now you're focused on your money. You could have met someone at work. I'm getting a lot of pentacles here. Clarify for me the Eight of Cups, please. Nine of Cups, wish fulfillment. So yes, Eight of Cups and Nine of Cups. So your wish was to get away and be single is what I'm picking up. Picking up strongly. Let's see. Yeah. Oh, wow. Seven of Swords, Lion, sneaky, stealer energy. But this time you're not, I wouldn't say you're, you kind of are lying. You're just being sneaky and strategizing your escape. So it's all about strategy. You're just making a break for it. Bottom of the deck, we have the Emperor. Some of you could be dealing with the Aries. Two of Wands shadowing the Emperor. So some of you are deciding, like, how am I going to get out of this? Your wish fulfillment is to be single, or if not single, you want to be out of this connection with this person, is what I'm hearing. You feel like it's run its course. Clarify for me the moon. Uh-oh, there it is again. 9 of Swords. So the moon card tells me that at night you're not getting any sleep, and you're not getting any sleep because, yes, I feel like emotionally you started a new beginning with someone else. Your heart is with someone else, Leo, and I think it kills you laying beside your person or still dealing with your person, and they still think that you two are like that, and when in reality, you're not. Queen of Pentacles. Capricorn energy. First Capricorn card after all the Earth energy I've been picking up tonight. Queen of Swords is shadowing the Queen of Pentacles. So you have Queen of Swords there. So, wow, Leo. So I'm picking up, I think secretly, the reason why you're losing all the sleep, because secretly you have the hots for someone else, and you manifested a new beginning with someone else, a net tangible, new emotional, new beginning with someone else. You prayed about it. I feel like you want someone who was more aligned with your similar interests, someone who was more grounded with the Queen of Pentacles, someone more grounded like you. I feel like I see a lot of water in the cards. See the mountains here in the Ace of Pentacles. I feel like 7 of Swords. I feel like there's some distance between you and your person. If it wasn't like communicative distance, it could have been like physical distance, where you could be living here. Like I currently live in Greenville, North Carolina, so I don't know if you people are familiar with Greenville, North Carolina, but you could be living north of the river, but where I live at, where the airport is, and others of your significant other could be on the other side of town, like you're going towards towards Winterville or Aden. But that's not a good example. I'm sorry. I'm gonna say New Bern. There's like some kind of distance here. If it's not communicative distance, communication wise, there's some kind of physical distance where I don't know if you guys aren't able to see each other that often, as much as you would like, and it's causing a rift between you guys. Clarify the Queen of Swords for me, please. Yeah, 4 of Cups. Like, she who knows the truth, she knows. I already knew you guys are separated. If you're not separated physically, you are mentally and emotionally. And the 4 of Cups just tells me right here that you're done. Like, you're just not interested. You're no longer interested. This is a sign of it. A 4 is usually stability. And the flip side of stability is stagnation. So you're just like, it no longer does it for me. Something about this connection doesn't no longer works for you. And it sounds like you need to have a conversation with your person, Leo, and let them know. And if this is not your Leo, this is your person, this is how they feel about you. Just flip it. Okay, this is a strong reading. If y'all can hear what I'm hearing in my head, the World card, fixed energy. So the World card's completion is like it's come full circle, it's run its course. I really do feel like this connection has run its course. Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, Aquarius. I keep getting Taurus card out here today. I feel like this connection has run its course, and you know it. You are either the cross watcher knows it and you're ready to be done. The bottom of the deck, we do have the 10 of Wands. So what that tells me is this connection here, it just has run its course, and it's now beginning to the point where now it's more burdensome than it is enjoyable. Chariot. So it's time for someone to take charge and move forward. Either A, work together and work on this, Capricorn energy, and fix this. It's time to be more emotive, express your emotions with the King of Cups. Could be dealing with Scorpio or another water sign. Trust your intuition. And then we're back to the Queen of Swords again. Trust your intuition. Let's see. Knight of Cups. If you want to move forward, express that and let them know that you want to continue. But if not, Spirit is asking you to see things from a different perspective. You do got the 4 of Wands as well. It's not stagnant. It's asking you to see things from a different perspective, because this will impact your future, 11-11. And then take the Queen of Swords and cut out cut off the connection if it no longer serves you. You got the Judgment card here as well. Either you're going to resurrect this connection and give it another try, or you're going to deaden it and be done with it. You got the 3 of Cups here. I'm picking a strong. This is not a happy, joyous reunion. This is a 3. Somebody has another person or something, another emotions and feelings for someone else. And it's causing this communicative distance, like this mental distance, emotional distance between you and your person. But I do see some forward movement, the second fastest forward movement card in the deck behind the Chariot, the 8 of Wands. So some passionate communication coming in. I feel like you two, I'm assuming it's just 2 of you guys in the connection. I feel like you two need to have a conversation. I feel like you are going to have a conversation with your significant other. Before we pull love messages, we're going to jump right to the naked truth, because all those sword cards out there tells me that somebody's not communicating, or the lack of communication. Let's see. For those who are in no contact with their significant other, or they have something to say, or their significant other has something to say and it's just not being said, give me those messages, please. Oh, another breach? Okay. Oh, ran out of time. I tried to replace you, but it didn't work out because I'm madly in love with you and I was fighting it. I know this is divine. So some of you have a soulmate connection here, or you feel like that person, either you or I feel like this is your person. They feel like you have a divine connection here. Ooh, but y'all need to speak up, because Leo, it look like you gone. Somebody gone. Somebody is emotionally checked out. Somebody tied the burden. Somebody wants something that's more closely aligned with them. I feel like somebody already got their eye on someone else because they're trying to sneak away. Trying to strategize and sneak away. Let's see here. I don't care what people think anymore. I've been given bad advice. I'm listening to my intuition. I know you are the one. We did get the High Priestess earlier. So that's for some of you Leos who feel like, who may have received some bad advice, and you feel like your person is the one. That could be a confirmation there. Let's get some love messages really quick because we are running out of time. Love messages for the Leo collective. These are my favorite love message oracle cards, and they're tearing apart. I've had them about 8 years now, and they're finally tearing apart. So, they discontinued. They don't even make these no more. I don't know why I'm so obsessed with these cards, and I can't even order new ones. It's sad. Leo collective. Be honest. Wow. Heart-to-heart conversations are necessary. It is safe for you to talk about your feelings. Engagement. Your love life is soon ascending to a higher level of commitment. Make the effort. This love is worth taking risk. You are called to move forward. Third-party situation. Other people may be interfering with this relationship and dimming its full potential. I rest my case. I got this one. This is the one I got. I felt nothing on this card, but when this card fell, these 2 cards fell, oh my God. If you could saw my fingers over here, felt a little sharpness in there. I'm like, oh Lord. Spidey senses was on 10, especially with these 2 cards right here. I'm going to put those 2 up because I really felt them the strongest with these cards. I'm going to get some advice for you all, Leo. And if you don't mind, I'm going to leave the love oracle messages out on the table today. That was not a bad reading. It's time. Some of you are walking away from this connection because it no longer serves you. You've already checked out, got the wall up, defensive energy, or you're just over it. You're already secretly doing it behind your person's back, and it's time to just have that conversation. Be honest and have a heart-to-heart conversation, and let them know that you're done. And if they won't accept no for an answer because you're ready to check out, it may be time to just cut them off, or cut off the connection. Let me get the advice cards here, if you don't mind, Leo. Slide these up. Third party situation. I knew I felt third party when I got that 3 of Cups. It wasn't a happy choice reunion. It was more of a third party energy, is what I was picking up. Okay, what advice do we have for our Leo collective? These are the hardest cards. The Sun card looks like it wanted, y'all see it kind of reversed. So some of you are, I'm gonna say sideways. Some of you are on the fence. You're not happy anymore. Put it back in there and see what happens. It comes back out. 1, 2, 3, 4. Some of you are no longer happy in this connection. These are the toughest cards to shuffle. I swear. But I love the shuffle cards. They're my favorite. I wish I could get them all sizes and all the decks and just not just this pattern, this design. Off camera, I be shuffling these cards and having fun with them. But whenever I get on camera, it's like I can't do it. I don't know if it's my nerves, the anxiety in me. I'm afraid of them flying all over the table. I don't know what it is. I did a personal reading a few weeks ago, and I used these cards, and the lady was just laughing at me because the cards were just flying everywhere. But every card that flew out was what needed to fly out because it was like spot on according to her. All right, Leo. What advice do we have for Leo over the next 4 to 6 weeks? Up into February. Let's see. Up to February 1st. Ooh. Leo Collective. It's time for honest. I keep hearing honest conversation, Leo. And then it's right here on the table as well. Some of you people's or your significant other is in a third party connection or you're in a third party connection. Either way, I don't know who it is. There's 3 in this relationship. I feel like for some of y'all, it might be 5. And it's time to be checked because it's a crazy world out here. We've been walking around here with your little meat piece falling off, brother, or sister, you've been little bumps down there. We got to be careful. It's 2025. And everybody in my chart, just because it say negative don't mean it's negative. You know, this little rapid test don't mean nothing. I want to see blood work. Period. Star card. Kind of sideways. So some of you are healing or need to prioritize healing over the next 4 to 6 weeks. Oh, Magician, that is sideways. As above, so below. So right now, you have all the tools you need to prioritize healing and moving forward and creating the life that you want to live. If it's not working out with this person, that is okay. That is okay. Sometimes it's okay to take a step back and be single for a while to figure out what's best for you. I feel like with this Magician is speaking strong master manipulator. Some of you are dealing with a master manipulator, a trickster. I'm feeling strong trickster energy. Usually when the Magician is in reverse, he's no longer the Magician, he's now the trickster. And when you guys saw the card when it came out, it was like that inverted a little bit. So I'm picking up strong trickster energy, manipulation. Keep that in mind. Don't be fooled is what I'm hearing. Oh wow. 9 of Pentacles, usually single energy. She's in the complete reverse. So some of you are just against being single. And I feel like with this against being single energy, it's going to prevent you from healing. Oh, I'm so sorry. So you could be dealing with Aquarius. 9 of Cups. Somebody's going to offer or come in with a new emotional offer. I feel like somebody doesn't want this to end. This is what this is. Somebody's not wanting it to end, so they're going to keep on coming in. But this right here, all this arguing and bickering and it's not only internal conflicts, because all the swords we got in your tarot reading in your main reading, but this is conflicts between you two. And there we have the 9 of Swords in the upright. So you're not sleeping at night. You're obviously not happy with the way this is going. So the next 4 to 6 weeks to keep from having those sleepless nights and these internal conflicts and fighting back and forth. If the person comes to you and keep trying to make it work, tell them you guys might need to have a conversation. Just say, have a heart-to-heart conversation because it is necessary. And you guys need to speak how you truly feel. You need to tell this person how they're making you feel or vice versa. Somebody needs to come through. Both of you need to come through and tell the truth for healing purposes. You have all the tools. You have all the aces right there with the Magician. Ace of Cups, the Ace of Pentacles, the Ace of Wands, and the Ace of Swords. All there, as above, so below. Someone needs to come out of that reverse, inverted Magician, that trickster energy, and fix this. Somebody wants to be single. If you want to be single, you need to speak up and tell it. Because you can't sleep at night because you're with this person. 3 of Wands. How you move forward over the next 4 to 6 weeks will impact your future heavily. Cause more stagnation. Usually the Three of Wands is somebody who's waiting for their ships to come in, passionately put their ideas out there, and now just waiting for the future to unfold, as they've already invested their ideas into the future and their plans into the future. In reverse, it's going to lead right to the Four of Wands, which is usually good, 11-11, but in reverse, it would be stagnation and no forward movement. So that's what I have for you this evening, Leo. I want you all to be careful, please, because this ain't no joking matter. Time to be honest and have that heart-to-heart conversation. Because I'm picking a strong, there is a third-party situation here. A lot of other people are interfering with this relationship and dealing its full potential. I don't think it's like malicious. I think it's somebody just wants to check out, wants to be done. Because I'm picking up strongly that there's two people are not aligned or not on the same page who don't want the same things. I'm picking up for some of you, somebody wants to have their cake and eat it too. I'm just a messenger. Please don't shoot me. That's what I'm here for. But I appreciate y'all for all the love and support over this year, 2025, Leo. I hope to see you all back in February when I come off a break. If I don't speak to any of you before now and then, I want to wish you all a wonderful holiday season with your family and friends and a prosperous new year. So until next time, you guys, please take care and enjoy yourselves over the holidays. Until next time.